Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Welcome to two sisters on the way to work. This morning we have a chilling story. So we ask that you all please, get in the comments, let us know your thoughts on what we're going to be speaking on, which is the suspicious death of Shanquella Robinson. May she rest in peace. Welcome my co-host Regina Miller. How you doing?
What's up? What's up?
I
Good
said Regina
morning.
Miller.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. What's going on? We got our aunt in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. I appreciate you. Well, let's go ahead and get into this story of
Yeah.
Shanquella Robinson. Just to give everyone a back brief, a Charlotte family is pleading for answers after their daughter, Shanquella Robinson, died in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, late last month. What happened
Right.
was a Shanquella went to Mexico with about five of her friends, but only four of them returned. Long story short,
Right.
she ended up getting into allegedly an altercation with one of the allegedly friends, air quotes, and died. So the friends came back and the mom questioned, "Where's my daughter?" Now,
Right.
Shaquilla was around the age of like 24, 25, and had a successful business, all of this stuff going for herself. One of the friends who was friends with Shanquilla of 5 years told the mom that Shanquilla died of alcohol poisoning. Well,
That's
the
crazy.
family members paid about $6,000 to get Shanquilla's body back to U.S. soil. They did an autopsy, and it revealed that Shanquella had a broken spine. She had a knot on her head, several different bruises. Both of her eyes were swollen, and she had endured some type of beating. Which there is a video that has leaked of the actual fight, which is stirring up a lot of
Yeah.
loud noise on
Controversy.
TikTok,
Oh
social
yeah.
media. Yes, because they are saying that the alleged friend of 5 years to Shanquilla was allegedly the one recording, and he made the statement while he was recording saying, "Shanquilla, the least you can do is fight back." And
Please
Shanquilla
fight back.
responded,
That's insane.
yes, she responded and said, "No, I'm not going to fight back." I'm thinking in hopes that the young lady who was beating on her would stop, but she kept going, and it even got so brutal to the point where she was slung across the room. And just, I didn't watch the video, but just I can't
Yeah.
watch that. I can't watch
It's
that.
crazy because if she was inebriated and then this lady or her so-called friend is fighting her, you already know when you drinking, you don't really have as much strength. You don't really feel things as much, and it really bothers me because you went on a trip thinking you're gonna have a good time with your friends, and you don't come back.
Absolutely. It's
And
just like you have to really trust your gut instinct. If something is telling you not to go, don't go. Also, turn on notifications, check in, let yo check in on. A lot of people give social media crap and say, oh, they social media let you know where you at and all that, but get on your Instagram stories and say where you at, and then show the
I mean,
people
yeah,
that
you
you
can do
with.
that for your family and your friends, like on your iPhone or whatever. You can share your location so your family and friends know where you at. I like to use my credit card because if something happens to me, you know where my last transaction happened, and you can
Absolutely.
review the cameras to see, okay, she
Mm,
was here, what happened next. I know some people like to
that's
use
smart.
cash, but I'll use my credit card because I want you to track me in case something like this happens. Like, we don't know exactly what happened, but I feel like the guy that was recording, if I was in that situation, I would have watched. I would have stepped in when I saw
Right.
that happening. Like, I wouldn't have said like, "Hey, fight back." No, "Hey, you guys need to stop because she isn't fighting back."
And that's why everyone on social media is saying it was set, it had to have been set up, and that's my conclusion on it. How is it that a friend of 5 years, male or female, I do not care, how is it that you sit and watch your friend get into a fight in a state that she's in, allegedly intoxicated, and you don't interfere? I understand that is a woman fighting a woman, but still, as a best
No.
friend, you break that up because you see that your friend is not fighting back. You don't make a
And
statement
you're
and
a
say,
man. You're stronger. Usually, you're stronger than both of them, and you can break
absolutely,
it up.
absolutely.
So that's
I
why you
think,
got to be careful when you go places. I don't really go places unless it's like 3 people. I'm not going to go with no big crowd, too many personalities. 3 people is kind of the max for me.
and then you go out of the country.
Right,
And
exactly.
my thing is, they came back with the soul like on their mind. Like that to me sounds like, what is it? Is it when you
Conspiracy? What?
yes, when you pre-plan
No,
a whole murder and you just come back thinking of ways and lies to tell a mother's, like a mother, right?
yeah, 'cause they
The
told her that
daughter, the
it was
sister.
alcohol poisoning.
And then you
And
go back
had the mom
inside
not,
of,
if she didn't pay for the autopsy, she would have just believed that.
yes, premeditated. That's what I was trying to
There
say.
we
Thank you
go.
so
There we
much.
go.
Premeditated murder, because she died within 24 hours of arriving. That was the part that was like, whoa. So they landed, and within
Oh.
24 hours, she was unalive,
So
allegedly.
basically, they were on the trip for I don't know, 4 or 5 days, but she
No,
died
they
within
were
that
on,
first
they
day.
went on, yes, they went on a trip to Mexico. One of the friends had a birthday the week prior, and I think Shanquella was celebrating her birthday the week of the trip. They all decided to go, but within 24 hours, that fight happened.
And then they just stayed on the trip.
They stayed on a trip, and they got
Right.
back home, and they entered into Shanquella's home with her, where her mother, her father, and sister was, with the lady or the woman who
Who was
allegedly
fighting her?
beat on Shanquella and unalived her. Then there was a source that came out. Instagram, YouTube, they're digging deep into this situation. So they might as well
Yeah.
just go ahead and just turn themselves in, because at this point, people are gonna piece these
They're
puzzles
guilty
together.
by association. And I don't know if you
Absolutely.
saw, but the
Everyone in that
Shade Room,
room.
they got a whole investigation team now. And if they're not going to
Absolutely.
do anything in Mexico, what you were saying, they would file a civil suit to get
Yes.
something, to question the people to get more information.
Absolutely, because of right now, so the alleged video came out, a source came out to a YouTuber, and when I repurpose this on YouTube, I'll have these links. Source came out to a notable guy on YouTube who covers these types of stories, and stated that they saw the young lady who was beating on Shanquella allegedly put her arm around her neck until she was dead.
Wow.
And the saddest part about this to me is the fact that they can't return back to the US soil, walked into Shanquilla's mom's house with the young lady who beat on her, and looked the
Allegedly.
mom, yeah, allegedly beat on her, and walked into the house and told their mom, Shanquilla is no longer with us because of alcohol poisoning.
And they recorded it, which is insane.
And he recorded it. The friend of 5 years recorded it.
Yeah.
That's insane to me. But let's go on into, again, may she rest in peace, and I'm hoping that her family finds justice. You
Yep.
guys can keep up with that story on social media. Again, just hashtag in her name. But please do not let this story go unheard. And we appreciate you guys for tuning in this morning. Going into the next subject, where we talk about leveraging social media and business.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
reason why I wanted to talk about this is because the average household makes about 61K a year, and the median for personal income, like myself, single, no kids, is 44K a year. But that's, I'm not in that category, but that's the average for,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the
With
average for
no
US.
extra income, no side businesses. That's just
Right.
that one basic job.
So, right. So, how important is it to have at least one stream of passive income?
I think that people should have at least, and I'm saying at least 4. And I like to use the chair method because if one leg falls off, you get fired from your job. You got 3 other streams of income to kind of help you balance. If you just got 2 legs and one fall, you're going to fall down. So at least for so
Absolutely.
many ways out here to make money on social media, now you get paid for reels on Instagram, you get paid
Yes.
for reels on Facebook. Just by posting a video, and a video can go viral, and you make so much money off of that. You don't even got to sell nothing; just make videos. So
Right.
there's a lot of ways to make money out here.
I believe, absolutely. I 100% agree. I also want people to understand that you are nowadays, these social media platforms are paying you to do what you already do.
Yep,
One of the
exactly.
most lucrative businesses that I started in 2022 is my TikTok. I became a TikTok growth coach where I help businesses leverage TikTok to generate a stream of income. Let me tell you
Yep.
guys, you have to, Facebook is still providing leads for businesses.
Oh
TikTok,
yeah.
YouTube is now paying people to for their shorts that they're posting, and like you mentioned,
Yep.
Instagram is now paying people for reels. So it's extremely important for you guys to tap into this in some way, shape, or form. If you
Right.
travel a lot, if you going into a new business venture, one thing that Gary Vee mentions is document, don't create. And what that means is, like, for example, right? Let's say if I'm in the field experiencing things with the military, I know we can't record everything, but I would document my journey. And that's, a fancy word for vlogging. Vlog
Yeah,
your
that's kind of like what we
experience.
did in Miami, where we just took little snippets and videos. We went to Pharrell restaurant, went to Peter's restaurant, and then just put it on there. Not necessarily video editing. You just put it on there
Put
and
it
let
up.
people see. Yeah.
Yes, just put it up. A lot of people try to overcomplicate content and overcomplicate leveraging
Yeah.
social media for their business. When I
Yep.
say all you have to do is what you're already doing, you can literally record a video of you walking and put some words on the screen, and boom, that's a piece of content. So I
Exactly.
want
When you try to be too creative, people don't
you to,
watch it. But then when you do, like my mom posted a video of balloons, 12,000 views of
wow,
balloons.
yes, yes,
So,
it was a scenery though. That was a nice
oh
scenery,
yeah, it
but
was very nice. But you don't
but
have to overcomplicate it, is what I'm saying. That's when people get stuck. Just post a video, put the words on there, and keep going.
absolutely, absolutely. I want people to position themselves going into 2023 with the mindset to at least endure one stream of income. I think the rule of thumb back in the day, or just some times ago, it was you need 8 streams of income, to be a millionaire or whatever the case may be. Now I honestly say 3. And that's from my humble opinion. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm saying to reach that first milestone of 100K, I realized it was only 3 streams of income. It was my steady income where I was safe, military,
Mhm.
Airbnbs, and then my business where I help, businesses with marketing on TikTok. So
Right.
find you something that you're passionate about, that you do already, and post
Yep.
content and generate and see if you can, just because a lot of people when it comes to business, they think they have to be talking to people, or but nowadays, like you said, you can
Yeah.
just post a piece of content and get paid. You can have affiliate links
Oh
and
yeah,
get paid.
affiliate links, you make a lot of money. And like for me, if you don't know, I'm a pro body builder bikini, and I'll just post pictures of me. I think I posted a picture like I was at the gym, obviously in my gym outfit, and I was like, who need a workout? Who need a competition coach? And I generated leads just from that picture of
Picture.
something that I do every single day. And I'm not doing
Yes.
nothing extra. I just posted a picture with some words, and people reached out to me. So if you're already into modeling, you sell a product, just
Yes.
post and have that
Yes.
information to where they can reach you. You ain't doing nothing extra. You're not talking to nobody. You just posting, and people will look at that and they will reach out to you.
But let me ask you this: how important would you say it is to build a community
Oh,
of people who are advocates for your brand? Because you've been doing fitness since like 2012. So I want people to
yeah.
understand that you posted that picture, but you also been doing this
I've
since
been out here.
2012.
Yeah. So I've been out here for a long time and building that group. Like I have multiple Facebook groups and they are very active, and it's not
They are.
sell, sell, sell. It's about providing information, coming together, and you want people to want to follow you. If you're always selling something, they
Yes.
ain't gonna follow you. But if you're giving information that's actually insightful and helpful, then they're going to keep following you to get that, and then they'll be like, all right, I've been following her for this many years. Let me see what she can do. And like the New Year's is coming up, people already hit me up. Regina, I want you to be my coach. Regina. So just being out there and being seen just by posting every day. And nowadays you can
Absolutely.
schedule stuff on your phone. You don't have to literally do it. A lot of my stuff is already scheduled for the month. So I don't
Yes.
even have to
Yes.
worry about social media. And so that's where a lot of people get hung up, where they have to do it themselves. No, there's so many different platforms out here to just auto schedule things for you.
Yes, and I want to hit on real quick value. When you said you provide so much value, and that's why people stay, and that's why your groups have grown. That is key,
Yeah,
and I
it's
want people to understand that value looks different for everyone. Value, when people hear the word value, they say, "Oh, I have to be talking. I have to be, doing this
and
and doing
y'all
that."
know
No,
I don't really talk. So for
yes, you just
me
post.
to be out here and just I can do a video, I can do pictures and still generate income. So if I was to really do even more talking, that would be even more income. So it's really it's providing that
Absolutely.
valuable information like you said.
Value could be just posting a picture, showing what you outfit idea, and you not talking. Value could be you giving three resources that you use to schedule your post. How to position your hands when you're posing. Value is different for everyone. So again, I
Oh
don't want
yeah.
you guys to overcomplicate what value is and think, oh, I have to be so involved. Another portion of that, I want you all to have the mindset, if you're looking into going into business in 2023, I want you all to have the mindset that you may not see results immediately. when i started
Oh
off
yeah.
when we started off in the Airbnb, business, again, you're gonna it takes everything takes every single business takes
You
time.
gotta have
From
patience.
You have to have
You
patience,
gotta have
but when
patience.
you focus on your why is always going to draw you back to you being consistent. On them days when you feel like not getting up, not waking up, your why is going to be the reason that gets you over that hump. That is going to be the reason why you keep, pressing on. So just remember your
Yeah.
why, and always keep in mind that you may not see instant results. Instant gratification kills a lot of people in business.
It does. They don't want to put in the hard work to get there. Like I've been in the fitness industry for over 10 years, but I really started seeing growth I think at year like 5. So the first 5 years I'm just figuring out my systems and just being patient. Obviously I have my steady income, so it wasn't like, "Oh, this is it." But once I
Right.
hit that year 5 mark, I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Now I'm really starting to see." And it varies for everyone depending on how you want to do it, but you just got to be consistent with it. Like don't stop every single day. Just keep going.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate everyone listening in this morning. We actually had a great room. These playbacks will be available on YouTube. Our channel on YouTube is Two Sisters on the Way to Work. I always post these every single day. We're trying to grow our YouTube and our clubhouse. I'm beyond grateful for everyone listening in. Regina, you got any words to close this out?
I just want to say happy Friday. Make every day count. Whoever you encounter, just say hi. How are you? Because you never know what someone is going through, and just by you speaking to them can really change their outlook for the day.
Absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful. Great way to close it out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you guys.
Woo woo. Peace.